This is our first glimpse of the Nothing Phone 2, which resembles the Nothing Phone 1 in many ways. However, you guys have probably heard a lot of the hype and seen a few teasers, so let us show you what we have learned about what's new. So, this is the Phone 1 with the glyphs and lights on the back, and this is the Phone 2 with a little different design. At first sight, there's nothing spectacular here since they're still trying to build the visual identity as a fledgling company. You can't just change it substantially every time, but the forms are the same, with a slightly lighter grey and more rounded glass on the back. Maybe we'll get to all that in the next phone video. For now, in this exclusive, we can show you what's new with the glyph interface, the actual LEDs on the back. First and foremost, Nothing Phone 1 had 5 strips of white LEDs in this pattern. The shapes are still in the same area in this new one, but there are some changes. The arc around the camera has been divided into 2 strips, and the large one in the center has been cut into 6 parts. These are all white LEDs with no color, RGB or anything insane. The biggest advantage, however, is simply that there are more addressable LED zones inside each of the strips, which is kind of fun. You may recall that you could previously use the bottom exclamation mark as a charging progress indication. Well, this still works. Previously, the entire back of the phone had a total of 12 separate LED lighting zones that could be controlled by software. This new one has a total of 33 across the back, with 16 dedicated to the strip up here at the top. Because it's more accurate and granular, they've built several features around using it as a progress indicator. So now, there's a volume indication. When you have media playing, it basically just shows your volume level, and as you adjust it up and down, you can see that light move as well. A glyph timer is included, so you can use the UI to set a timer for a specific period of time. Then turn the device over to start the timer, and you can see it progressively roll down through the LEDs, counting down and providing a visual indicator of when the timer will expire. This one is good for working. Those that rely on Pomodoro technique will most likely find this useful. And there are plans for this to be responsive by third parties, so you can only imagine. Uber and Zomato are the only 2 that have joined up so far, but the concept is similar to how Apple had to get developers on board with its live activities in iOS. You can imagine waiting for an Uber and turning off the phone to track the progress of when the car gets closer and closer till it arrives. Ideally, they can get more people on board with things that only make sense for progress bars. This is still all white LEDs, so no colors or anything like that, but there is one new function called Essential Notifications, which basically means that if you have a specific app that's important to you and you get notifications from, it will remain lit up in this corner strip, and this will stay lit until the notification is addressed. So, it's not totally adjustable in the sense that I can attach a different app to each of the other illumination zones, but at least for this one app, you'll constantly know when you get notification from it. Then, they added this cool little glyph composure. You can go full DJ mode if you want to, just to create your own ringtone. So, there you have it, your first glimpse at the glyph update on the new Nothing Phone 2. It's still on the fence between uniqueness and useful for a lot of folks, but it's at least a little more customizable. And you'll have to get subscribed to see any further updates with this phone. So for now, that's been it. Catch you guys in the next one. This is Tech Lucifer signing out.